this is me, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. In this very particular episode, I want to talk about what caused depression to reoccur. Have you realized, every time you have a depression, or why is there so much depression going on this day, like you almost never heard of before, but all of a sudden you will see, it seems like everybody has some kind of depression. Why so? That is a lot to do with the way the education, the cultural, the way like upbringing. I mentioned it a long time ago. Soul have a tendency to continuously develop. It just is natural. Whether you want to, help it or whether you try to suppress it, it's natural. Its nature is try to continuously multiply or develop or evolve. So based on that nature, if you trying any way to suppress it, that is try to keep it under control or controlling it or things like that, that kind of environment will most likely cause the depression to happen. In our in this new century, we have discovered like most of the depression come from the chemical effect of your brain. You're not releasing the right chemical, therefore you have depression, which I believe so. But they also have a lot to do of believing the old way of suppressing education tend to let people not able to stretch out or to reach their dream or do whatever they want. For people who have experienced depression must know it's really hard to pull ourselves out of it. A lot of time it takes us a lot of effort. We try to act like a normal person. We try to smile. We try to do that, but it was just simply so hard. It will often come to the point that even the people around us or nor with our friends or colleagues will give us any pressure to suppress it. And yet, we are still feeling depressed. Or even worse, a lot of time it takes you so much effort to finally feel better. But yet, it seems to come back again. You will come to the moment like, hey, nobody's giving me any pressure. Everything should be fine. But why am I feeling depressed? So in this very particular episode, I want to talk about what really is causing the depression to reoccur again. Most of us is believing our depression is caused by our environment. As in somehow, somewhere your dream got crushed, your living style got messed up, like people throwing expectation on you, therefore you couldn't breathe, and then that's how depression happened. We believe our depression is caused from this whole suppressing way of, being treated and etc. So as long as we remove this pressure of suppression, we should be free. Isn't that right? But no, depression continues coming back. It took me a long time to study depression. Unfortunately, me myself had to go through several episodes of them as well for a long time to get myself out of it. And I start to realize the key point of that is, yes, it has something to do with suppression way of being, but it had more to do with whether or not you have a goal for yourself. So suppression way of being treated may be your cause, but it will never stop you. Does that make sense? It will never stop you from continue evolving or growing if you have a goal. So for me to study depression for a really long time, to finally realize in order to continuously treat the depression people, okay, no stress, no worry, don't pressure them, don't push them, don't do anything about that. The better way, which will almost guarantee the depression will not come back again, is actually helping you set up a goal. Setting up a goal by to understand who you are, what you can do, what it is that your soul really want to do. Of course, based on those kind of things, if you have followed me for a while, you would know it doesn't come easy. It comes with a lot of fear. But if we can work it to coach you through those fear, to overcome those fear, and slowly figure out where your goal is or what you can become, and then you can have a sense of it, or you can start getting that momentum. Now I can see it now. I often realize the person who have a goal and clear goal will most likely to stop depression from happening again. Otherwise, for the person who simply remove everything around them that give them pressure or stress and yet don't have any goal, you must see this in a lot of reality. People tend to fall back to the depression again because they start questioning, why am I here? Why do I bother to be here? Because I have no purpose, I have no direction. But for one person who have a very clear, strong goal and know who they are, what they are, I notice like even though around them there are still pressure, there's still some kind of suppression behavior, there's still all those forces that most likely will cause the depression, they somehow, some way would be able to work through it because that goal is always so strong ahead in front of them, and give them that guidance for them to let go of whatever's pulling their leg. So anyway, this very particular episode, it just kind of bring a different aspect of thinking for you all to think about. If you do experience a depression, you do sense it, feels it, there's a lot of way you can do it. Instead of expecting people, everybody to be gentle with you and you got no idea what to do, my suggestion to you is spend some time to think about what it is that you like to do. If you have choice, and I mean any choice, like you can do anything you want, you can be whoever you want, imagine what it would be like. And imagine how you can execute to make that happen. Once someone have a very clear goal, and then that goal match what their soul wants and your soul desire, trust me, your depression will simply vanish in a matter of time. So hope this episode will help many of you out there. Again, if you like what I'm doing, you can continue join me on the YouTube membership and give me support. Till then, I'll see you guys next time.